The worst thing is when someone tells you when they will be home, and they aren't home at exactly that time. You start to worry, get paranoid, but then you realize you're just being silly. They just got sidetracked, and they will be home soon. So you go back to your work, doing your report for school, when you hear the sirens and whistles. Your heart drops to your stomach, and you feel like the world has stopped spinning. Time freezes. You think, it could never happen to you. The world is too large. There are too many people for it to be you. The siren grows louder, louder and closer, and you begin to block it out. The siren's cut off, the bell rings, you can't move. There's a pounding at the door. You sit up, remember, one foot in front of the other. You walk down the stairs to the front door. You reach for the handle, too paralyzed to turn the knob. The pounding comes again, waking you from your frozen trance. You pull the door toward you. Sunlight floods in through the frame, and you think that it's God's way of saying, "Stay strong, my child." One of the two officers asks you if your daddy is home. You shake your head slowly and say, "He's at work." Mr. Officer asks you to go down to the hospital, and you ask him, "Why?" He takes a deep breath with his grief-stricken face. There's been an accident. Your mom has passed away. Your sister is hospitalized and is in critical condition. You fall to your knees with your head in your hands. You can't cry no matter how bad you want to, and you just want to know that you were dreaming of this entire thing. You pinch your arm over and over and over, trying to wake up from this nightmare. You rock on your knees, mumbling to yourself, "It's only a dream. It's only a nightmare." Mr. Officer asks you to walk to his car. You cannot move. He walks over and scoops you up into his arms, carrying you himself. He lays you in the back seat, seats himself in the front. Then turning on the siren, he speeds down the street. You watch your house shrink down in the distance. You know in your heart, your life will never be the same way again. You arrive at the hospital, your head in a whirl. You still don't believe it. This can't really be happening. You get into the elevator, ride all the way to the top. When you step off and onto the floor, you get the sense that everything will be okay. You feel as though Jesus is standing beside you, arms stretched out, welcoming you for a hug. Mr. Officer leads you to a room and slowly opens the door. You walk in before him, daring to see what is hidden in the large white room. You close your eyes and take one step more. When you open them, you see a bed. Under those crisp white sheets lies your little sister, battered and broken. You inch closer to the head, peering down. Reality hits you, cold and hard. You fall to your knees once again, cradling your head in your hands. You take in one deep, heavy breath. You let out a roaring scream, sounding inhuman. The noise, so loud, pierces everyone's eardrums. It sounds beastly and rough. You are broken. Broken to a point that you have never before been. The doctor tells you there's only one choice, life support. There's nothing more we can do. She's in a coma and may not live for much longer. Your daddy arrives. He hugs you as tears pour from his eyes. We'll make it, baby girl. We will make it. Your daddy says, "No, just let her go. Jesus wants to keep her." The doctor asks, "Are you sure?" Your daddy answers, "Yes, it's time for her to go home." You say, "Daddy, no. Please, no." Your daddy tells you, "Listen, baby girl, everything will be okay. Jesus wants her to stay with him. He'll take good care of her." You walk over to your sister and say, "I love you, baby girl. You are a light in my world. This is not goodbye forever. I will see you again soon." You kiss your baby sister on the forehead, tell her everything's gonna be alright, then you pull yourself back to your daddy. Your daddy puts his arm around you and leads you out of the room as the doctor pulls the plug. You hear the sound of the monitor change and your heart skips a beat as you know that you just lost two of the greatest people in your life. Mr. Officer told you and your daddy it was a drunk driver in the middle of the day. You wrote a letter to the man that killed your mommy and your sister. Dear Mr. Drunk Driver, you don't know me, but you need to. I am the daughter and sister of the 2 women that you killed when you were drinking and driving. You took my mommy's life right at the impact, but my little sister had to suffer in the hospital. The doctors put her on life support because there was nothing more that they could do. My daddy told me to be strong and that my sister needed to join my mommy in heaven with Jesus. She was only 11 years old. She had an entire future in front of her. She was about the sweetest little girl on the face of the earth, and she didn't deserve to die. My mommy always did things for other people instead of for herself. You hurt me and my daddy when you made that choice to drink and drive. You took a major part of my life from me. My daddy and I are going to be okay, but we need to learn a whole new lifestyle. Without my mommy and my sister, I am without 2 of my best friends in the whole world. You tore my family apart. I know that I will see my mommy and sister again someday in heaven, but I miss them now. I've never seen my daddy try so hard to stay strong. He's afraid to show me his tears. He wants me to stay strong too, so he keeps his head up and tells me, "It's okay, baby girl, we'll make it." My daddy misses my mommy and my sister, and this is really, really hard on us. I am almost 15 years old. My birthday is coming up next week, and it's the first one that I have to spend without my mommy. I have to grow up for the rest of my life without my mommy and my sister. Did you know that we were supposed to go to Paris next month? No, you didn't. But now we can't because we spent all of that money on the funeral for my mommy and my sister. My daddy and I have to move because our house is too big for just the 2 of us. I have to go to a new school and make new friends. When you made that choice to drive under the influence, you made a choice to put people's lives at risk. By taking that chance, you changed many people's lives. When you get out of prison and are back on the road again, I hope that you remember us and the choices that you made. Maybe next time you'll think about the possibilities and the lives of others that are at stake. I know that my mommy and my sister did nothing to deserve this. Neither did my daddy and I. Even though you hurt us, my mommy and my sister are in a better place. They're singing and dancing in heaven right in front of Jesus. I have forgiven you for your decisions, and so have my mommy and my sister.